Yet there was some intention towards lying or misleading, using AI tools. There's an issue of ethics there, fine. But we're still, in as far as governance of AI, we're still way much behind. It's still early stages. For the internet, it took years and years, almost decades, to get to a point where you say, okay, fine. In this country, this is what you can do with the internet, this is what you can't do. But there still exists even the darknet. Do you think we'll get to a point where we'll have proper governance of AI tools to avoid this kind of mischief by developers or even consumers?
Yeah, one thing for sure I am critical aware of is that even the government of Kenya actually is putting some measures of which they govern AI. Recently, there is a draft of a regulatory sandbox of how developers use and test AI in Kenya, which if you have an idea, you've developed your model and you want to test it before shifting for the users, you have to test it inside a sandbox. And this sandbox is meant to actually regulate the effects of AI, the general harm that can be done for the users, and mostly that I see that as one of the measures that the government of Kenya is trying to come up with.
Do you think that the government of Kenya is even aware of how harmful or the extent to which AI can get for them to develop policy in 2026 to govern AI?
Yeah, can say, yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I can say that they are trying to intervene bringing experts inside to understand how AI can be used, the impacts, and the usage actually, how can it harm the consumers.
Yes.
And that is why I'm saying that I think the government understand the harmful. That is why they have come up with that regulation.
Philip, kindly clarify this, because some time back we saw news, whether or not it's accurate, I don't know, you'll clarify, that one of those people who was aware of AI and probably worked on it in earlier years actually warned of the risks that AI could become or could end up in, one of them being uncontrollable. Yeah, that no human would be able to govern that. Are we in that trajectory that we could get to a point where AI could get uncontrollable, develop its own narratives and share data, misleading everyone, and there's no one to stop it?
We are not. That is very clear, but the technology is there. I want to put this very clear. AI is a tool. The issues we have are human issues that have existed all the way since the times of the printing press, the times of the radio, the times of the videos. Reels could be changed, scenes could be created in war. You know, politicians could. We had photoshopping just the other day. So it should be taken as a tool that any malicious human being can manipulate, which is part of humanity. AI has got a lot of good, very good things. We need to look at it that way. Secondly, I want to put, to just add on what you have said, we were invited by Kenya government officials to contribute to the AI bill that they are running. At one time, we had an event at IBM Research Lab, Africa here in Catholic University. And when I followed through, I can tell you with confidence, Kenya government has got a very competent team that is developing the AI policy. They have already released the strategy paper. They are moving on. And they do understand. We don't need to underrate our local skills. They do understand. And they are funded by various organizations. The question about regulation is only this. Government moves slower than AI is moving. In fact, what is happening even across the West, it is the AI companies that are self-regulating themselves. Like now they have started labeling of AI content. They are starting a mechanism to label that content so that we can differentiate fake, non-fake, and where it came from.
Do we have that technology in Kenya? Are we able to tell the difference?
It is not there. They are mooting about it. And this is not about government. When you look at, actually in America, where a lot of the AI models are coming from, the government has just last month started saying we need to review before you push them to publication. Kenya government is talking about a sandbox. But here is the paradox about that. Government comes in because of their speed. Then innovation stifles because of that. Secondly, we are in three kind of things. Third World War, AI race, chips race, rare earth mineral race, all which are convoluting to the same thing. So any government that is pushing too much regulation, it is stifling innovation.
Okay.
So about regulation, innovation, and governance, it is very possible. We are partners with IBM. They have one of the best governance for AI for the industry. They can verify because they can go through the data.
Okay.
Now, you need to differentiate the large language models. These are guys who have been trained on all data available on the internet. They are just common. But when you come to a company like TV47, we will look at your processes. We will get those large language models enhanced and reinforced with your common knowledge. Or better if we could have what we call small language models that understand you, and it will reduce the error margins, and it will be very specific. There is no fakeness. Now, within that structure, IBM has built such a good governance such that they can detect where the data came from.
After the fact, though?
Yes.
That after I generate...
Not after. Before, they have policies on the data initiation all the way in that life cycle in the industry. But for the consumer ChatGTP, you have no control.
Now the question is, can AI self-regulate? Can I go to AI? Is there an AI tool that I can use to verify fake from reality? Something that has been generated by AI. Is there another tool, AI tool, that can check and verify on its reality?
Yeah, that is pretty sure. I can attest. Recently, Google has just launched a tool called Scent ID. And this tool actually can detect whether a document or rather a video or an image, if it was generated by AI. This document uses